everyone. Good afternoon. I just want to hop on and do a little bit of a show and tell for you. I know that there have been a few questions, and I like to show and tell these ones because these are fairly new products and not everybody has seen them. And it's something I get a lot of orders for, partly because they are new products and they're fun and I like to show them off. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is the mini diffuser. The mini diffuser is fun. You can add scent in a small space. It takes up just a tiny space, and you're not worried about maybe spilling wax like you might be if you used a warmer. And it's really easy. There's nothing complicated about the mini diffuser. So here it is. It's the size of a donut. It fits right in the palm of my hand. Isn't it cute? This is our mini blush. Okay, so it's like a light pale pink. And as you can see, there's a little fan in the bottom. It comes with the USB cord, and I'm telling you, when it's plugged in, it's on, and when it's not plugged in, it's off. It is that simple. There's not even a button on here to push. Plugged in, on, not plugged in, off. Okay, so how this works is you take a pod, and these are pods. Okay, they come in a 2-pack for $10. The mini diffusers are $15. Great little gift for 25 bucks, right? Perfect for graduations or birthdays or whatever, just for fun. Maybe Father's Day. So they come in a 2-pack, the pods do. There's little pellets that are scented. This is jammy time. This is a yummy little scent. This is super popular right now. And you can either pop it in like that or pop it in like that. There's no wrong way to put it in there because the fan in here is going to blow up through the little scented beads, and that's where the scent is coming from. And don't let the size of this fool you. This packs a nice, good, strong scent, and it's going to fill up a good sized area. In February, I was at a conference for Scentsy in Boston, and I wanted to try this out. I don't go anywhere now without bringing something smelly because it doesn't matter what hotel room you have, whether it's a fancy hotel or a not fancy hotel. Sometimes you need some smell that's better than the room that you're in. And I just like my Scentsy because that's what I'm used to smelling now, and it's what I want it to smell. And you can bring these because they're tiny and they're not liquid, so even if you're flying, you can bring these wherever you go. And our room was actually pretty big, and when you walked in the room, you could smell it. It was so nice. So mini diffuser. A lot of people use these in their cars, and I would suggest if you have a bigger vehicle, maybe you don't want to use your cup holders. Maybe you want to tuck it in your visor, to maybe put it around and put it in your door, or maybe I don't know. There's all kinds of places you can put them in your car. But this cord isn't very long, and you can find cords everywhere now. Maybe not factory ones. You want to be careful. You don't want to get something too cheap, especially if you're not going to unplug it. You want to be safe with it. So if you're going to use these somewhere where they might tip, you might want to get an elastic band because these don't snap into place. That's why I said there's no right or wrong way. They just set in. Like I said, this is super simple. And like I said, there's no right or wrong way to pop it in because it's just going to rest. It's meant to just rest and let the air flow up through the scented beads. So this is the mini fan diffuser. The next one is the wall fan diffuser, and this was meant to answer the prayers of these poor moms who have the mini warmers in the hallways. Maybe they're lower on the walls, and they have kids or dogs or grandbabies or something that typically bumps into these, and inevitably it's always the red wax, right, that gets spilled on the walls. And I would get the messages, Pam, how do I get this red wax off my wall or off my rug or out of my jacket or out of my cat's fur? So this is kind of the answer to that when you have a busy household. So it looks a lot like our mini warmer, right? Except guess what? It's not breakable, so it's not made of ceramic or glass, so it's going to take more of a beating, right? It pops off, it doesn't screw off, and this doesn't light up, so there was a little bit of an about that, but the part around the power button to turn it on and off, that lights up, so you know that it's on. This also takes the pods, so that's the kind of neat thing. This is what makes it magic and not spill, because it also takes the pods. The cool thing about this though, like the wax, you can put one pod in, depending on the scent. Maybe you only want one pod because you don't want it to be too strong, or you can put two pods in, okay? And you just pop it in the top and plug it in. Again, the prongs, okay, can be altered and adjusted in case you have a sideways outlet or an upside down outlet or whatever. It can be adjusted to whatever your outlet is in the wall. And if you want to do a little recipe, you can put a different, a couple different scents. Maybe you want a jammy time and a vanilla bean buttercream. I mean, that might smell good, or a vanilla bean buttercream and a blueberry cheesecake, or I don't know, whatever the scents are, or a fiesta lime. That was a fun one that we had this summer. So this is the wall fan diffuser. These are 25, and there are 3 different styles of these. I think it's star, stack, and I don't know, I can't remember, and I don't have a book in front of me. So that's something for you to look up and enjoy and find. So that is the wall fan diffuser. Now our Scentsy Go. Now I don't have the solid one. I just have our first one that we ever came out with. This is our rose gold Scentsy Go. This is $50. The Scentsy solid is $35, and it doesn't have the lighting features that this one does. That's why I like this one, because I like all the oohs and ahs with it. Checking it, just making sure. Oh, making sure I don't have any messages. So this one is the fun one, okay? So I like to turn the lights off so you guys get the full effect. But it has 3 different modes for the fan. Again, it's all based off of a fan. The pods go in the top, you screw it. But you know what? This one is rechargeable, so you don't even have to have a cord attached to this one. You can charge it up and take this with you on the go. A lot of people like to take this in their cars, or they like to take this with them where they need a little dose of scent where they might not have a cord with them. So this is the only scent system that we have that's rechargeable and cordless. So how fun is that? That's pretty neat. Again, you can put in 1 pod or 2, depending on how much scent you want or you don't want, and you can mix the pods in there if you want to create a fun little recipe. You pop them in the top, and then the button on the bottom is your color mode, and then the top is your fan. So you can have high-low fan, or you can have like an economy type fan to hold your battery power a little bit longer. So we're going to play with the color, the lighting, and there's several different lighting features. And then the first one, you just keep it going, and then it will keep kind of like a color wheel rotation. So it's kind of like a little rainbow effect. So I'm gonna shut the light off so you can see it a little better. I know it's daylight and we have big windows in my kitchen, but I came in here so you guys could see it better. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna do let the whole thing go, because it would take forever. See what the best angle is here. For whatever reason, it doesn't translate over very well when it starts to change, so I have to do this acrobatic act to make it show up well. Okay, so now we're going to start changing. Okay, oh, it's going to go. So first color is yellow. Then it's going to transition over to, I believe, maybe green. So I'll let the first few colors go so you guys can see. There we go. See, isn't it pretty? That's kind of like the Northern Lights. It's pretty. But you don't have to just let it go and rotate. You can actually just pick a color that you like and let it stay there. And that is just by clicking on that bottom button. And you can click it. Get my finger out of the way so you can see the color. How can I do this here? There we go. Pick. Find it. Oh, a little higher up. I feel like I'm playing a recorder. Now I gotta get the good spot so you can see it again. Purple and pink. That's pretty like a sunset, beautiful color. And then that's just the white, the yellow, the green. There you go. Or you know what? You can just shut it off and have it on the fan mode and not even have to have a light and save your battery. That's what the solid one does. So that is the Scentsy Go, the wall fan diffuser, and the mini diffuser. So I hope that cleared up any of your questions, if you had any, on our wall diffusers, any of our products dealing with pods, and our cordless system. It's the cordless scent delivery system. All right, hope you're having a great day here in northern Maine if you live here. A little bit chilly out there, but other than that, it's been a great day. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.